Welcome back to Retirement News Online, and today we're going to talk about annuities. These are products that are often very misunderstood. Many investors dismiss them based on outdated assumptions or half-truths they've heard over the years. There's a lot of information online, obviously. The reality is that modern annuities have evolved significantly, and when used appropriately, can play a strategic role in retirement income, risk management, and legacy planning. Joining me to talk about annuities in depth is Linda Lampasso, and she practices in Colorado Springs, Colorado. So, Linda, let's talk about the myths. One of them is that an annuity doesn't really grow. It sort of locks up your money and it just sits there. That's not right, is it?
It's not. It's not. Definitely today things are a lot different in the annuity world, and annuities have the ability, if they're structured properly and the correct kind of annuity, to significantly increase value and protect, first and foremost, protect those funds from any kind of a market risk scenario.
How do you use them, in your practice? I mean, obviously they can be used as income, as an income strategy, or even just as an accumulation strategy. What are most people using them for you, with you?
For me, the majority of my clients are using it for accumulation purposes, people that are coming out of the market that are concerned on the volatility and they want a platform to protect their funds, but they also want to see the growth. So predominantly accumulation right now. There's
a myth out there that these products are also loaded with very high fees. That's not the case either.
It's not, and that's probably the number one objection that I get as well is I've heard annuities have ridiculous fees. In most cases, annuities actually have less fees than assets under management, 401ks, even certain IRA accounts.
And some of the new products out there right now actually have liquidity.
Correct.
The old ones may not have had that, but that's another problem. People think, well, my money's locked up for 10 years or 12 years. I'm never going to have access to it until the end. But that's not the case either.
It's not the case. Again, the majority of time you can take at least 5%, but usually 10% a year of your funds are accessible.
And if someone has an annuity and they pass away, what happens then?
Again, the properly structured annuity is going to allow that death benefit to transfer to their beneficiary. They're going to have a choice in most cases. Either they can take that lump sum, whatever's left in the account, that's the money they put in there, all the growth, any bonus they might have received, that's going to transfer to a beneficiary as a lump sum if they select that, or they can actually keep the entire account in their name and keep moving forward in the contract.
And I guess it depends on when you need the money, but when is an annuity probably not a good idea for someone?
I would say when you're still in your accumulation phase of retirement. So if you're between 30 to maybe 50, I would say that it wouldn't be an ideal fit, because at certain points, if you need the money prior to a certain age, you could have a tax penalty issue, and also you could be maybe compromising on some of the growth if you have the long-term potential to stay in the market. And
lastly, too, they're particularly useful because people have retirement spans now of 20, 30, 40 years. And, in many cases, even though they've saved pretty well, we kind of have to keep our foot on the gas pedal, but we still have to protect everything they work so hard to build and make sure it doesn't run out. And an annuity can be very useful in that regard, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, and in a lot of cases, we can actually take what they've what they've built and accumulated, we can move it into a secure position, and we can give them a guaranteed income stream for life.
Yeah, she's Linda Lampasso in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thanks for watching Retirement News Online.